Hey, yo, what up? I am this much older since the last time we talked. So, where have I been? Just kind of dealing with some untreated anxiety. Um, kind of dealing with a lot of things right now. Like, my personal life is great. Because Chris is with me, things are really good on that front. And thank goodness, because the rest of the parts of um, my well-being, I guess, are just kind of suffering. I don't really have the insurance to get therapy, so just kind of salty about that. What else? Um, yeah, it just kind of feels like the world is sort of going in a certain direction, and where I'm at in life right now, that's kind of unacceptable to me. Um, I mean, there were at least a lot of people talking a big game when I was smaller about helping people, getting on TV, crouching down next to a starving kid with their swollen belly, and like, oh, hey, don't you want to help? Don't you want to help this person? Come on, go ahead, send us your money. We'll help these people. But no, it's like those people were there as a function of society. It's like they make the most money for somebody there. And to have somebody go out there and then be like, oh, give me your money, and then take the money and probably just use it as a tax write-off, that's kind of gross, because it doesn't really seem like very much has changed, and I need to see something happen. I need to see something good happen before I pass, because, yeah, I feel so bad for the kids, everybody. I'm just looking around at all of these news outlets and stuff, trying to push these certain narratives, and so many of them are just like, yeah, fuck the kids, Put them to work. Where did Sarah Huckabee do that? Put the kids to work? It's like, holy shit, man. Going way back. Going way back, aren't we? And trying to get all kinds of progressive policy push. And it just kind of seems like that. It seems like the focus for aggressive policy is just so organized, and they got their shit together, And a lot of the forces for good are just kind of like scattered. It's like, oh, you want to help the whales? Go over there and help the whales, Give that organization your money. Or you want to help somebody else? Friggin', why not donate some money into the little change box at Walmart, Well, guess what? They're using that as their tax write-off so that they can further crush the rest of the world and further subjugate humanity. And you're helping them do that by that, that weird co-opted message of like, oh, we're going to help somebody, but no, that somebody is us, It's like there's just too much scattering of the forces of good, and it's like we're in a place where yeah, it's just kind of like everywhere I look I lose hope. I mean, it really seems like there is kind of just like this secret that you get when you're about my age, or it's revealed to you, and maybe somebody get it sooner. It's sort of like the adult version of finding out about Santa Claus, It's just that the secret is people don't really want to help, Like, people at my stage in life have had conversations with me in confidence where I get nothing but a sense of hopelessness, because they are just telling me that they are not on my side of the fight, and it's like, And what side am I on? Fuck. Who am I even talking to? I don't know. I don't know. Like, maybe just that part in me that feels like things need to change, you know? And the conversation I have with those people are just like, you know, you need to come to terms with that part of you, and you need to just, like, let it just kind of sleep, and you need to ignore that part of yourself. But it's like, you know, at this stage in my life, that's the only part of myself that I respect right now. And I'm not going to shut it off. And if I just, like, do nothing but worry, and that's all I can possibly do, and possibly boost the message of somebody who needs to be boosted, it's like, I guess all that's all I'm gonna do, because I can't just do the thing where it's like, well, you're not gonna change this thing, so just, like, make peace and go to sleep. It's like, oh, that makes me ill right now, and I'm just like, I am desperate for something to just, like, kind of awaken within somebody, you know. And I don't know when or where that somebody's gonna be, but it's like, I hope it happens soon, because I'm definitely losing sleep over it. But yeah, a little comment, a little aside here. Yeah, our computer did break down recently, and had a big project that was just eating up my timeline. It was like 3 hours after I had it edited to the point where it was, and I was like 3/4 of the way done cutting it, and it just seemed like I was trying to take bites out of the Titanic and just eat the whole ship, and it was like overwhelming, and it is like not the thing I can be doing anymore. Will I release them kind of just like cut? I don't know. The whole fake chicken nugget project thing, you guys, I might have to just like let that one go. It's really giving me a ton of stress now that, like, all of that effort's gone, and it's just like, it's just a part of my life that I should probably, if I'm healthy, just let go. I mean, look at this. I'm keeping this shit around the house so that I can have the nutrition facts and stuff like that later. What do I think I'm doing? It's like, YouTube's a big old place now, and there's so many people putting out so much good content, and they do it in a way where it puts me to shame. And it's not like my stuff is terribly gripping like that, you know, like this fake chicken nugget thing. It's like, I guess I'm known as a food guy, but I don't know. I might need to just move on and do something else, because yeah, I don't feel good enough to just be doing like 3-4 hour videos about food. I obviously don't feel enough to do I don't feel good enough to do short videos. I don't feel good enough just to be talking on camera, you know? Oh my god, I got a bunch of chicken nugget crumbs all over me now because I pulled that shit out. Damn it. Alright, what else can I say? Yeah, we do have, like, this untreated anxiety. As this person who has been chasing YouTube and giving up so much of my time to try to put something out as content, I really have lost the thread. You know, I've taken too many bites deeply into myself, and yeah, I regret it. I don't even know what to say. It's like, I've bled for this, and I can't justify the bleeding anymore. So if I do end up doing more videos, guess what, you guys? They're probably not going to be about food. Probably never going to be another ramen video. Like, it's just not gaining traction or getting ground, and it's like, at that point, I gotta just be doing something I love. I did love ramen before, but it's just like, it's not healthy. It's not a healthy thing, and I gotta move on for the sake of me. And I've forgotten me the whole time, everyone. I have a very bad sense of self-preservation. I have bad boundaries, all of that stuff. I don't want to talk too far out of school here, but if anybody's watching and wondering about the whole cult move thing, it's like, yeah, I definitely had too much time and effort pouring out of myself and not enough into myself, and part of that was cult move, and I did have a very bad relationship with having a proper amount of time for myself, and I don't blame Pink or Wero for that, but it did lead to a point where it's like there's a certain amount of tension now with filming and people being where they're at and how much they have to work and all that stuff, to where it feels like communication broke down, and that's where that's at. So I don't know where it's going to continue from here on out, but I do know if I am going to have a relationship with that situation, I am going to need to take care of myself better before I can go doing that. And apologies to anybody who is disappointed by that. I'm disappointed by it too, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to better myself. We are going to definitely try to take better care of ourselves and work on our own boundaries and work on our relationships, and hopefully, communication resumes with things, and everybody feels like showing up and filming. And yeah. And that's probably a good enough wrapping up of that topic. What else do I have to say? What else do I need to tell everybody about catching up? I got a cat. There is a cat in the house now. His name is Blaze, and he is the dopest little boy. Hey, Bubby. He's in his cat hutch thing right now. I'll have to just include a picture of that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and call that enough for today. I hope that's a good enough explanation of where I've been and where this channel is going. I hope that some of you stay along for the ride. I know that if you're here specifically because of food stuff, there will be more food stuff. I mean, I appreciate food and the relationship between people and food. I think there's something there. I think that food brings people together in big ways, but maybe not prepackaged food. At least not in too many healthy ways. So we're going to try to just we're going to forget about too many ramens from here on out and just eat the ones we got and just be done with them. I've eaten most of the mystery box of ramen now, and we do it very interspersed. We don't have ramen back to back. It's very dangerous for you, everybody. Try not to have too much ramen in your life, and if you do have ramen, remember, they are all suggested serving, something there on the front package. Make sure to include lots of veggies, maybe some protein. Don't just have your ramen. If you are going to eat ramen, and trust me, I do know, I crave ramen like you wouldn't believe, especially after my addiction to it. But whenever I do eat it, there's something good in there, so have something good in your ramen, everybody. If I could say anything as a spokesman of ramen, fucking eat good shit with it, because it's mainly poison. One thing I am trying to get before I put out too much new material, though, is a new webcam. Or not a new webcam, maybe a new camera that also serves as a webcam. I don't know if too many people are bothered by this current resolution, but when I just look on the feed and it looks like things are just popping in and out when there's no filters on it, it's it's just a webcam, and I can't go expecting too much out of a webcam. And the camera that I have currently is older than a potato. It is a moldy potato now, and we have to upgrade before we really put too much time or effort into anything new, because I see nice videos that other people have, and I'd like to have them too. And that's a perfectly reasonable thing for me to want, and a lot of cameras are pretty reasonable in price these days. So yeah, that's gonna be me, everybody. I'm gonna get a new camera, and then if I feel like filming new things, I will. And yeah, it probably will be about food, bringing people together first. Just because, like, if I leave any legacy behind, everybody, it's that, yeah, fucking language is co-opted by the fucking oppressor, so that, like, it can make it so that nobody can have a movement, so that nobody can unite under the common banner, and that food brings people together. That's the message that I want to send everybody, and yeah, I hope you're there for it. So, I'm going to try to cut this mess of a video together using my DaVinci, and after that, we're just going to call it good. And I'm not going to put too many effects in here because I need to stop doing that. I need to stop taking so much time to try to gussy up these videos when I need to be very strategic about that kind of thing in the future and be more effective with it. I feel like those are something I've learned about streaming and recording videos this long. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to go overboard with that stuff. So we will see you next time, everybody. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so very much. I don't know what to do about Patreon. I feel so bad for the people that have been supporting me this time. I've been slowly melting, and if you still feel like supporting me, I'm going to do my best to try to do something, because again, this is kind of the only part of me that I really respect anymore. This system that we got going on here, it makes me feel bad to work for almost anybody. And I got this thing where I'm caretaking for my mom right now, who's in a lot of pain all the time. But it feels like the only good money that I can earn, besides maybe trying to reach out to everybody and try to give them some good entertainment. If you have any suggestions as to something I could do for the video, let me know, but I'm really not into trying to chase the algorithm. It all makes me so very tired, you guys. There was a point when YouTube was mainly just people having conversations and video replying to each other, and it really felt like the world was kind of moving forward because of that thing. And what it is now is just ridiculous, and the people that are making it the biggest are some of the worst, most exploitative things that I've ever seen on this platform, and it is so sad. It is so sad, and you can't ask me to chase that kind of thing, and I'm gonna try not to. I'll still try to be creative with my thumbnails and everything, but it's not going to be specifically because, like, there's a certain amount of colors or a certain amount of real estate that has to be taken up by your face doing an orgasm kind of thing. It's like, I am absolutely so tired and desperate. I need to see something happen, everybody. For the kids! Yeah! Alright, till next time.